breathe. This thing smells like the 80s. Alright guys, PlushyDom here. And it's been a few months, which means it's a ton of stuff. So this is, I believe, 5 flea markets, I want to say. It could be 4 or 6, I don't know. But the point is, and the reason you guys are here, I bought a lot of stuff, and you want to see it. So, let's do it. Also, don't mind all the fans in the background. It's been like 100 degrees all this week, and I sweat like a pig. So, just a heads up if it's annoying you guys. So, the first one we're going to cover is back in May or June, I want to say. It was the flea market where I got my NES and a whole bunch of stuff, and ended up pretty good. So, the first thing I got was, what was the first thing I got? Oh, first thing I got was Wallace and Gromit on the original Xbox.
Oh look, that's a fat one. Perfect for the bun gun.
Oh, disc only. I had this on the PS2, but it stopped working, so got the Xbox version, wanted the Xbox version anyways, so yeah. Then the next thing I got, I want to say, was the big Popco Mario. I don't know why, but all the Popco Mario stuff is like super nostalgic for me. So when I saw this, I was like, I need it. It was only like, I want to say it was $7. So yeah, nice. Then the next 2 things I got were somehow together. I don't know how a bunch of PC games and plushies were together, but I first saw this pig plush. I always grab them when I can because they're always good for videos. And surprisingly, Rayman 2 on the PC.
Hey! Do you want me more, mister?
It's complete. I don't know how this just bounced out like that. So this was $1 and this was $5, and the guy just give it to me for like $5, so nice. And next is 2 games and something that's game related. First up is Curious George on the GameCube. It's complete. Had this on the PS2, but again it stopped working, so I'm on the GameCube version anyways. And Donkey Kong Jr. for the Atari. I mean, come on. It's super weird to see Nintendo games on a non-Nintendo console. So, and one of the Sonic LCD games from McDonald's.
Busting fast action fun, wicked Sega handheld games. Now there's one in every McDonald's Happy Meal. Get happy.
Pretty sure it doesn't work. Oh, it kind of does. There's sound coming out of it, but nothing on the screen. But yeah, I think I got all this for like $15, so pretty good. Second to last thing, it's The Sandlot on VHS.
You're killing me, Smalls.
I don't like sports at all, but I love this movie, so it was only $1, so I had to go for it. And the final thing I got is definitely my favorite thing I got. It is the old Pac-Man board game from the 80s. Because I kept seeing this thing everywhere, and the last time I saw it before this, I think the guy was asking like $60. This one I found for like 25, so I figured I'd go for it. I mean, it's not, I don't think it's complete last time I looked at it. Like, this thing is in pretty decent shape, no doubt. But yeah, a couple pieces are missing, but it doesn't really matter. I'm probably just gonna use it for like video purposes, like the character, like Tails, Company and Bugman are playing it, and then like halfway when they're done, they're like, I think some of the parts are missing. So it'll be nice opening episode gag. So the one where I got my NES, I actually got a couple plushies. So first one, and actually the first thing I found there, was this Namco Shadow. It still has the tag, and it was, I think it was like $1, so I figured I'd go for him. So he's in pretty good shape. Then the next one I got actually at the same vendor where I got the Popco Mario. It's the Space Jam Daffy, still with the tag.
Thank you! Thank you! Very funny. Let's all laugh at the duck.
And DuckTales Louie with still the tag. Pretty sure they were, like, I want to say $5 together, so pretty go for them. I work a lot of wisecrackers, but you are despicable. I had to do it, sorry. Then the last two things I got at that one was 2 PS1 games. Got Lucky Luke. It's complete. For some reason I've been wanting this one for a little while. And Stuart Little 2. It's complete. This game is actually pretty good. It's like if they kind of downgraded the gameplay of Super Mario 64. So I think it was like 15, 20 for the pair. So pretty good. Then we went to the one where I got my original Xbox. First thing I got there was a couple VHS. First one is Scooby-Doo and the Reluctant Werewolf.
Here's your triple. Yikes! Monsters!
I watched this movie like 10,000 times as a kid, so that's like the main reason I wanted this. And Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome.
Say loud. Master Blast.
I'm still trying to find the second one. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. I'm happy to get this one. And finally, Back to the Future 2.
You have to use your hands? That's like a baby's toy.
I think it was like $10 for all these, so pretty good. And then I got 2 games and actually a couple of Disney Infinity figures just as decorations. First up is Brave on the Xbox 360. Complete. This game's actually super fun, and as a plus, it's one of my favorite Pixar movies, so kind of wanted this one. And Activision Anthology for the PS2. It's complete. I always grab these like compilation games when I can, because they're always good to have. Then I got 3 Disney Infinity characters, surprisingly. So first up is my girl. I don't know, but just wanted to have a little Tinkerbell just put up there. Then Wreck-It Ralph. It's actually a pretty like detailed figure for like the whole Toys to Life thing. And Merida. I think all this together was 20, 30, I think it was 30 for all this, so pretty good. Second to last from this one, it's the old Universal Studios E.T. plush. He still has the little zipper hoodie. I think it's from, what year is he? I can't find a year on him. I want to say he's like late 80s, early 90s, but it was like $5 I had to get him. E.T. phone home. Then my favorite thing I got at that flea market was this pullback Back to the Future DeLorean from like 88 or 89, because I think it's kind of advertising the cartoon, which was out at the time. It's like still in the box too, like it's in pretty rough shape, but maybe. Yes, I know you saw that, the little rainbow of death right there. That was good. As bad as their games were, or published, their toys were pretty cool. So the funny story behind this one, I was like visibly carrying Back to the Future 2, and I walked up to this guy with like a bunch of figures at his booth. He said, I think he saw the Back to the Future VHS. He's like, hey, I got a DeLorean in the box. You want to take a look at it? I'm like, sure. I thought it was just like the Hot Wheels one from like 10 years ago. And then he brought it over to me, and I saw this. It was $20. I had to get it. I'm always looking for something like unique, and this is definitely the thing. So this is definitely like calling out to me that day. So yeah, cannot get over this thing. It's like forever on my backdrop, so yeah, happy I got this. Then a recent weekend, I went to both. I went to both again by myself. So I first went to the one where I got the Namco Shadow, and I found some good stuff. So first thing I found was the Mario figure from the Wendy's promotion from 2002. Yeah, 2002.
Now Mario, Nintendo Superpower Plumber, is jumping into Wendy's Kids Meals. That's right, the defender of the Mushroom Kingdom is getting chased, racing on the Super Circuit, and speeding out of control. There's one Nintendo Mario toy in every Wendy's Kids Meal. You can collect all 5.
I have no idea why, but this is super nostalgic for me. So, he was only $1. I had to go for him. Then alongside him, I got the God of War collection for the PS3. Complete. This game is like 25 to 30 like everywhere I see it, but it was like $10 here, so figured I'd go for it. And another booth I went to had a bunch of plushies. So first things I saw were this Princess Leia bird and Chewbacca bird from Angry Birds Star Wars. I wasn't really into the whole Angry Birds Star Wars thing. Like, I played the game as a kid, but not really into Star Wars. But I feel like I had to get these, especially the Chewbacca bird, because, you know, my dog. Chew. My boy. And with them, I also got Gilbert. I just got him for videos and figured I'd use him, so yeah. I think it was like $10 for all these, so pretty good. I keep forgetting things. So alongside, I keep forgetting things. Then finally, with the Mario and the God of War, I got this Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers VHS. It was only $1, so yeah.
You're right there, Gidget. Should have stayed home and had ourselves a holiday.
There's no telling when a case might pop up, Monterey. We have to stay alert. Ouch! You could be missing something.
And then definitely my favorite thing I found at the flea market. Save the other one for last. It's this old Who Framed Roger Rabbit party set. So I thought this was super cool. It's from, what year is this? Not finding a year. I want to say it's like 87 or 88 around the time the movie came out. But yeah, but I got this alongside my favorite thing I got at this flea market. This Roger Rabbit mask and costume. Like, you gotta look at this thing. The box is beat up, no doubt. But the mask itself and the blow-up costume is like brand spanking new. Like, look at this thing. It's just a big kid's onesie. It's in like brand spanking new shape. Yeah, look. 1987, so around the time the movie came out. And yes, you saw this mask in the intro. It really smells like the 80s. Please, Eddie, hide me. I don't touch the tombs anymore. What am I gonna do, Eddie? What am I gonna do? Betty, is that you? Any moment I could do Roger's voice, I take it. So these together, it was about $50, but it was definitely worth it. I didn't look up this one how much it was worth, but the mask, like with the box and like costume onesie and everything, there's only one up in eBay right now for like $75, but the guy said it's worth about $120. But I could not leave this behind. Like, dude, look at this thing. Okay, Editor Dom here. Messed up on the pricing. It was $64.95. So, yeah, I just felt like I needed to fix that. Then I went to the other flea market where I got the LJ and DeLorean. First thing I got was a little stack of games. So first things first is Little Mermaid on the NES. This is actually a pretty decent game. So I just kind of want to add it because like the Disney games by Capcom on the NES are like always good, like DuckTales and Chip 'n Dale, but this was pretty good. Then got Katamari Forever. Complete. I love the Katamari series, so I'm trying to get at least all the games. I only have which was a beautiful Katamari on the 360, so yeah. Then SpongeBob Revenge of the Flying Dutchman for the PS2.
What did you dig up outside?
Complete. I know a lot of people do not like this game, but if you are gonna, because I've been wanting to play this game for a little while, but honestly, if you are gonna play the gameplay on the PS2, it's definitely the best version of the game for it runs better, and it has the old intro to the show at the beginning, so nice. The GameCube version doesn't, so avoid it. And I got Pac-Man Fever for the GameCube. Disc only. I just figured I should have it. I have 2 and 3 on the GameCube and figured I'd just get this too. Still trying to find World Rally on the GameCube. And I finally got Looney Tunes Acme Arsenal for the Wii.
I knew I should have taken that left turn at Albuquerque.
He said the thing.
Complete. I saw Some Call Me Johnny review this and it actually looked pretty fun. I want to get the 360 version, but I just wanted to get the Wii version. And of course, motion controls all over the place, so I'm gonna try to find the GameCube or PS2 version. Or the Xbox 360 version. And the final thing is a couple figures. And you're gonna be surprised where they're from. So because there was this guy with a whole bunch of figures. He even had a Lara Croft figure from the 90s. So the first thing that kind of caught my eye was this 8-bit Star Power Mario from Jax from what year is this? 2015. Okay, so decently old. So I first saw this, but then I saw all of these.
That's a new one.
These Once Upon a Time figures. And yes, I do love the show. It's bizarre, but it's a good kind of bizarre, so I like it. So, all these were 10, 15 each. As I'm pretty sure, Hook, I think, is worth 50 bucks, so. 60 bucks. I'm an idiot. I had to go for him, so I got Hook, Emma, Robin Hood, and Regina. I'm pretty sure these are the only ones that this line made, yeah. See on the back. You see on the back, those are the only ones they made. But, dude, for a deal like that, I had to get these. It's bro. And he's just threw in the Star Power Mario, so all this was 40-ish, so pretty good.
Hey, just cashed a check, and I'm about to blow it all up.
Stuff from the flea market.
Hope you all enjoyed this video, so bye. See you guys later. This thing smells like the 80s. What the heck?